I'll tear you to pieces. Nina!
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're going to be doing another lore breakdown, this time focusing on Anna Williams. I have done over 50 of these already, so go to the playlist and check out some of the characters that I covered. Maybe I covered your favorite character, maybe I covered your worst character. Go to the playlist, check it out. Also be sure to like and subscribe to the video and to the channel. With that being said, we're going to jump right into it. Anna Williams is the narcissistic and arrogant younger sister of the quiet and serious Nina Williams, the personal bodyguard of Kazuya Mishima and the second in command at G Corporation. She is defined by her rivalry with her older sister Nina, a trait that has been around since the original Tekken game. Anna originally shared most of her moves with her older sister Nina, but since gained a more idiosyncratic moveset. In other Tekken media, including films, Anna usually appears in the role of minor villainess. Anna plays only a minor role in the story of the first game, appearing as a sub-boss character for Nina. Her story was further expanded in later games. In Tekken 2, as in the first tournament, the 20-year-old Nina once again hired to assassinate the sponsor of the current tournament, Kazuya Mishima. Whether at Kazuya's discretion or Anna's own volition, Anna became the bodyguard of Kazuya, along with Ganryu and Bruce. Nina was later captured by the Mishima Zaibatsu forces and used in Dr. Boskanovic's cryonic research. Learning about this, Anna volunteered to be another test subject, requesting that she be woken up in the future at the same time as Nina. Her reason for doing this is unknown, but the two most reasonable explanations would be she didn't want to feel lonely without Nina, and she didn't want her sister's age preserved in cryonic sleeping while herself continued to age. In Tekken 3, after being placed in suspended animation during the second tournament, Nina was awoken 19 years later by the influence of the recently excavated ogre, who compelled her to assassinate Jin Kazama. As per her request, Anna was woken up at the same time as her sister, though she was unaffected by ogre's influence. Nina also began to suffer ill effects from the cold sleep, resulting in long-term memory loss. In an act of compassion, Anna set out to stop Nina from once again becoming an assassin and to help her recover her memory loss. However, she failed at the end of the tournament when Nina recovered her memory about a rivalry with Anna, which resulted in Nina leaving and cutting all contact with Anna. What's really fascinating about Tekken 2, Tekken 3, and also Tekken 1 is how we get a different look at Anna. Anna, as it says, she plays the role of the villain, but you can see here that she cares very dearly about Nina. And honestly, I think it would be fascinating to explore how the relationship went so wrong. I wonder what event caused these sisters to be so divided, because it seems like no matter how one tried to look out for the other in subtle ways, it's like it just cannot happen. And really it's with Nina. Nina is the real driving factor that is separating these two sisters.
This is Pakunam CD design, CD character, CD design, CD character, cool design, man, number one. Cool, sexy.
Anna is absent in Tekken 4, though briefly mentioned in Nina's Tekken 4 prologue. In Tekken 5, Nina decides to make contact with Anna in hopes of restoring her memory, but their meeting triggers Nina's lost feelings of hostility towards her sister, and she immediately opens fire. Anna retaliates, and the reunion descends into a gunfight which lasts for days. The sisters eventually reach a stalemate and agree to settle things for good, and a portion of their battle can be seen in the introductory sequence of the game. During their battle in the tournament, both sisters agreed that only one would walk away from the battle alive. However, when Nina defeats Anna, she refuses to take Anna's life as she felt the fight was not satisfactory factory. In Tekken 5 is really when things get spicy. I know the part about their gun battle lasting for days is kind of comedic in a sense because it's literally a gun battle. Those things last seconds, and you have two highly skilled trained professionals. You would think it would be milliseconds, a fraction of a second, but it lasts for days. I think that's just Tekken being cheeky as it always has been. But the part where they were supposed to fight to the death in Tekken 5, but Nina spared her life, not because she felt sorry or she felt this. She basically said, this wasn't a good fight. I want to do it again sometime later, and spared her. Now there's two things to take away from this. One, it's kind of fascinating how the King of the Iron Fist tournament, if you choose, you can fight to the death. Or if you want to just stop after breaking someone's leg, like we see Jin do to Leroy Smith, you can do that as well. It's really fascinating how the King of the Iron Fist tournament shifts so much. In one game, it's this. In another game, it's that. And I think that kind of goes back to the idea that there's different Mishimas in control. And maybe they set different standards and they set different rules, right? But also in Tekken Bloodline, we saw Heihachi had no issue with tweaking the rules, changing the rules, breaking the rules, spying on contestants. So the thing as a whole is a factory of conspiracies, is a factory of deception. So I'm not surprised to see that these two can pretty much have a battle to the death like it's Mortal Kombat, if they so choose, right?
I don't have time to play games with you.
Anna Williams.
What an utter disappointment.
Humiliated by her loss, Anna seeks revenge at Nina, who has already gone into hiding. Anna hears rumors she's become Jin's new bodyguard, thus being involved in the Mishima Zaibatsu. To battle Nina, she offers as a personal bodyguard to the CEO of G Corporation, Kazuya Mishima. Knowing that his plans to confront Jin would eventually lead her to her sister, she enters the 6th tournament at Kazuya's request. In the scenario campaign, Anna leads the defense of G Corporation against the Mishima Zaibatsu and Lars Alexander's Rebels army. And during the confrontation with the Rebel army, she sends troops that results in Lars' friend Togu's death. She also accompanies Kazuya when he comes to Azel's temple in the desert. Upon the latter's stalemate battle with Lars, Anna escaped with Kazuya after he is let go by Lars. It sounds like Kazuya and Lars had a stalemate, but also he let Kazuya go for some reason. And I wonder, why didn't Anna help out? That's the thing, right? When these Mishimas are fighting each other and it always ends in a draw, you wonder why someone else doesn't get involved. I know the Mishimas are leagues above everyone else, right? They're stupid OP, but at the same time, Anna taking a pop shot at Lars or, affecting the battle in some way could turn the tide in their favor. This is just something that I want to see in Tekken 8. It's more characters helping and assisting and trying to take their shots when they get the opportunity. And also the part here about Anna going and helping Kazuya. I always thought there was some chemistry between the two. Maybe they were friends or something like that. But it says here that she literally just goes to help because she wanted to find Nina. And as we get into Tekken 7, it makes perfect sense as to why their relationship would fall apart. That's Anna and Kazuya. The relationship falls apart because she didn't go there for Kazuya. She went there for her own selfish reasons. And once those reasons have been completed or is no longer necessary, she backs out. Anna is playable in Tekken 7 as a part of Season 2 DLC. After the events of Tekken 6, Anna's heart grew tired of endless fighting. Following her retirement, she retired. She met and fell in love with an elite soldier from G Corporation. But on the day of their wedding, tragedy occurred. While getting ready for the big day, the sounds of gunshots filled the main hall. Anna rushed to the noises, arriving to find her fiance dead and Nina fleeing the scene with Anna's stolen wedding dress. Anna, fueled by rage, decided to return to the fight once more. Unbeknownst to Anna, her nephew Steve Fox is also after Nina. So this is kind of taking place after Tekken 7, because in the story of Tekken 7, Nina starts off searching for Jin Kazama, and she does that all the way up until she nearly dies chasing them. Heihachi sends her to capture Jin, and Lee, Lars, and Alyssa is too much for her to handle. They trick her, trap her in a building, and they try to blow her up. She survives, and then as she's sitting down in the bottom of the rubble, she says,
"What do they hope to achieve by sheltering Jean? This could be interesting to watch."
At that point is when she started getting back into being an assassin, and that's when she decided to go after Anna's fiance. Now, it's super cold that she goes into the wedding Kill Bill style, and she takes the fiance out. But not only does she take the fiance out, she takes Anna's wedding dress. That's why in Tekken 7 she has a wedding dress, because that is the dress she stole from Anna's. And the dress that Anna is wearing is a funeral, a mourning dress, as Harada called it. And if I had to predict where the story can go in Tekken 8, I could possibly see Anna going after 1, Nina, but 2, Steve Fox. We have been shown that Nina cares a little bit about Steve Fox. Even though she gave him the cold shoulder in Tekken 7, we've been shown that she cares. And I can see Anna discovering that relationship with Steve Fox and using that as a way to really try and hurt her sister back. Regardless of how the story play out, I'm very interested to see where these characters go next. It does suck that these characters are always pitted against one another. I would love to see one day Anna and Nina work together and help each other, but with Nina doing what she did at the wedding, there's really no way you can come back from that, right? I want to end this video off with talking about a tweet from Harada. Sa Chen asks, "Excuse me, Harada, can you tell me what happened to Anna Williams? I am a big fan of hers." This was in 2019. When Anna was a teenager, Anna put Japanese horseradish into Nina's milk tea. You should be able to expect her to happen in the future. And this was basically Harada's way of saying the character is going to return and she will be in season 2. The stuff about the horseradish, I'm not sure if that's the spark that started it all, but regardless, I definitely want to see more. That's going to be it for this lore breakdown of Anna and talking a little bit about Nina. Like I said, go check out some of the other lore breakdowns that I did. There's a lot to discuss and talk about in these Tekken breakdowns, and I hope Tekken 8 does an excellent job of elevating it, giving us more to talk about, giving us more to dissect and compare, and just sink our teeth into. But that's going to be it. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next time, and bye bye.